I am here to participate in a panel commemorating the 100th anniversary of the suffragettes in the UK, and it was a panel all about gender equality and the travel and tourism industry because Iceland is a global leader in the fight for gender equality. Last year I had the honor of being asked to serve as the United Nations Special Ambassador for Tourism and the Sustainable Development Goals. And in that capacity, I help the UNWTO in its work to use travel and tourism to help facilitate the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals, which we're hoping to achieve by the year 2030. Iceland, where I come from as well, has a good program for sustainable tourism, and so I am also able to use that and talk about what we're doing in Iceland to promote sustainability in the tourism sector. We have an emphasis on, we're always, of course, looking for ways to increase sustainability and increase the experience for visitors to Iceland, and also for people who live in Iceland and who are working in the tourism industry or affected by the tourism industry. What we're really focusing on now is increasing year-round visits to the country, so encouraging people to visit Iceland at 365 days a year, not maybe just during the summer months, and that has really happened in the last few years, and also to encourage people to travel more widely within the country. So not just to go to the capital area, but also to travel farther afield and to do so responsibly. So one of the campaigns that the Promote Iceland board has launched in the last year is about responsible tourism and taking a pledge to be a responsible tourist to Iceland, so that people know, for instance, to pay attention to weather forecasts, to not to take pieces of nature, to not risk their health and safety when they take a photograph. And that's something as well that we're focusing on. There's another campaign that we have called the A to Ö of Iceland. Ö, or O with an umlaut, is the last letter of the Icelandic alphabet. We had a karaoke song that was launched last year, but the new version of this campaign uses well-known Icelanders in short videos. We've each got one Icelandic word that we are using to connect people with something to do with Icelandic travel or life or food, so that people get to know the country and a bit about the language. So my video, the word is ánægja, which loosely translated means happiness. So I talk a little bit about why Icelanders rank among some of the happiest people in the world.